Well, howdy team, welcome back. Just got a quick mow on out the front. I'm well overdue to do a bunch of things out here, but I've just been sidetracked with the turf plots, bordering that, and sort of trying to do a couple things in the background because I might be getting irrigation. But today's episode is actually all about the new landscape range from Solo Sprayers. To be honest with you, and I'm being super honest, I don't mean to upset anybody, but I bought a Solo sprayer quite a few years ago. I spent about $300 and something on it. When it worked, I loved it, but it had all sorts of airlock issues, and I ended up moving away from them. I've seen this new range and I've been really impressed with it. I'm going to show you why this video, and I'm really going to start putting it to the test. So I'm going to unbox it. I'm going to walk you through some of the features and why I've decided to go back to Solo, and show you all about their new landscape range of battery operated sprayers. Man, I've always wanted to do like an unboxing video. Bucket list. Oh, that's why I shouldn't be given sharp things. So I've opted with the 16 litre sprayer. They have a promo on at the moment. They're actually a little bit cheaper than usual. And you get a fancy little measuring jug. All right, let's get out of here. So straight up, you'll notice that it's actually got, the battery goes in up the top. So your whole pump assembly is easily accessible up the top. It's not sort of on the side, in the bottom. I think the old one used to be behind your back. So it's all here for easy access, which means easy maintenance and so on and so forth. A cool feature I wanted to sort of show you through today, and what sort of sold me on it, and that I think that they've actually rectified some of the issues that they had with the previous battery operated range. One, they've taken the manufacturing back to Germany, and if we know anything about manufacturing in Germany, everything is sort of over-engineered, which is a really good thing. But they've got, I'll get the GoPro out, because inside the tank, you can see down there, they've actually got like a cutout in the blow mold of the plastic, and then they've got the sump running, or the pickup tube running right down in the bottom of that. So what I'm really keen to see is how much of your liquid is actually going to be left after you're spraying. So if you're anything like me, I'll sort of get to the end of spraying and it'll start sort of cutting in and out, and you start sort of leaning to the side or like hitting the back of the sprayer to just try and get that last bit of product out. So you always have that product wastage. So I'm especially keen to see how much will actually be left in this tank, because I think the design of it is brilliant. Like I really think that's such a neat, fast little way to sort of try and overcome that issue. All right, so what I'm going to do now is I've got a couple litres of water there. I'm going to pour it in. I'm just going to spray on the spot until I start hearing this conk out, or until it stops sort of distributing and spraying. And then I'm going to pour it back out into the measuring cup and see how much liquid is actually left over. So how much is it going to waste per application. Right, so I got about 2 litres here. Like I said, I'm just going to spray this out till it sort of kicks out, starts struggling. So it's fairly level. It's probably pointing towards the front a little bit more. There. Go, friend, go. Oh, there we go. So I'll switch it off. So let's have a look-see. That would be like the tiniest amount left in there. All right. And put the GoPro away. So no smoke and mirrors. There's nothing left in that. Wow. I'm gonna need a smaller measuring cup here. This is like, yeah, it's not even on any of the graduated marks, so sure, I'm gonna miss a little bit going into this, but hardly anything actually. It's all right. So that is all you're gonna waste, 90 ml of pre-diluted product, which is far better than any other sprayer that I've used previously, and it's been probably one of my knocks on battery operated sprayers is the amount of liquid that's sort of left at the end that you can't quite get out, and you don't want to sort of hurt the pump or anything, and you start doing a weird little dance. So well played, Solo. That's a really, really great upgrade. Okay, so what I'm going to go do now, guys, is I'm just going to go and mix up some Stress Buster. My latest invention that I found that I absolutely love is ICL have a product called Greenmaster Step, and the Step stands for, I don't know if I should say this, but I'm going to, because I used to own Scott's. So it's Scott's Trace Element Package. So essentially it's a liquid trace element package. I really, really like it. It's used mostly to correct deficiencies, and so the application rate is actually quite high, but what I've done in conjunction in obviously speaking with Will Pierce from ICL, who's an absolute guru, is I've dropped the rate to 40 ml per 100 square meters monthly, and holy guacamole, as like a tank mix with Stress Buster, if you've been running Stress Buster and you want just that little bit more green because of the iron content and then the trace elements as well, I can tell you right now my lawn absolutely loves it. So there's a tip from me. If you want to take your Stress Buster to the next level, have a look at the Trace Element package, the liquid one. That's if you are okay with adding trace elements. If you're sort of already on a program correcting deficiencies, or maybe you've got too much of some trace element, then stay away from it. But if that's something that you want to try, go 40 mil, so take a 0 off. Otherwise you're just way overloading it. And then that way you can actually use that monthly with your Stress Buster application, which is what I've actually been doing the last couple of months now, and it's such a winner. It's so good. Here we go. There we go. Okay. Okay. I want to check again. Okay. So that's 120 mil of product there that didn't come out, but that's it. And as you saw, as soon as the pump started to struggle, I just switched it off. So I may have been able to push it further. I think for the sake of 120 mil of mixed up solution, you're going pretty well. All right, so initial impressions, really, really good. Whoops. I'm gonna use this whole season. So if you have a larger lawn, you're probably suited to the 16 litre like I am. If you have a smaller lawn, there's a 10 litre sprayer in the same range, it's the landscape range. And then if you have a really small lawn, or if you're more into gardens or even pest control, there's a little 6 litre one, same sort of range. It's got a little handle as well. I think the pest control guys are going berserk over that one. But for lawnies, there's a 10 litre and 16 litre. I suggest you check it out if you haven't already, and time will tell as to how they stand up. But based on all of those upgrades, I think it's perfect. They operate at 2.5 bar pressure, so it's constant, consistent pressure, way better than manual sort of pumping. And the run time is about 170 minutes from memory, so that's just shy of 3 hours. So perfect for contractors as well. If you haven't already, check them out. I'd say they're the spray to beat at the moment. Alright guys, well that'll do me for today. So thanks so much for watching. I hope you see in the background the borders for the turf plots are pretty much in. We've got a fair bit of cleanup to do and I haven't been able to water while the machinery's been on. So lots of repair work. I'm going to have plenty of content coming your way. The other thing that has really moved along, just about to finish it off. Hey! The grass cell project. So plenty of content coming your way, guys. Thanks so much for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe. That really helps me a lot. That's the best way to sort of support me. See you next time on Lawn Care Australia.